how will the White House get Americans to start wearing masks when they've gone for more than 2 months without them? Will we see the president speak more about this? I mean, how exactly do you plan to push this publicly? And then along those same lines, on July 4th, the president gave his sort of independence from the virus speech. He declared, quote, "We are closer than ever to declaring our independence from a deadly virus," and, quote, "We've gained the upper hand on the virus." Was that declaring premature victory? And are you at all concerned that those statements will make it tougher for you guys to implement this revised guidance now?
Sure. Well, first, I know this is slightly awkward timing, and I know there's a lot of reporting out there about the CDC guidance. It is not only appropriate for them to make the decisions, it's also appropriate for them to officially announce their own guidance. I will say, though, that how we view this, as you asked about, Alex, implementation of their guidelines that they'll outline on a call with all of you later this afternoon, that we are still in the midst of a once-in-a-generation pandemic, battling an ever-evolving virus. We have said since the beginning of June that the Delta variant, a rising variant that had increasing, was clear from the beginning, had a great deal of transmissibility, was a threat to people who were unvaccinated. We did more than 100 interviews with officials conveying exactly that. And the reality is we are dealing with a much different strain of this virus than we were even earlier in the spring, back in May, when the masking guidance was provided by the CDC at that time. That is their job. Their job is to look at evolving information, evolving data, an evolving historic pandemic, and provide guidance to the American public. That's exactly what they will do, and what they will provide specific details on later this afternoon.
With respect to the president's comments, though, do you, in retrospect, regret those comments? Do you think that that was wise at the time, considering, they could make it tougher for Americans to take this seriously?
Well, first I would say that in the president's remarks, he also made clear, and I'm quoting him, that today, while the virus hasn't been vanquished, he made clear that it was not over, that those who were unvaccinated were still at risk. He made clear that you were protected from serious illness, disease, or hospitalization if you were vaccinated. That remains the case, and he encouraged people who were not vaccinated to get vaccinated. But again, the role of the federal government and our public health officials is to continue to look at evolving data, evolving threats of a historic virus, provide that public health guidance to the American people to protect more people and save more lives. That's what they're doing.
Thanks for watching Bloomberg Quicktake Now. Subscribe to our channel to see the biggest stories the moment they happen from around the world. And tune into our 24/7 live stream for global news coverage, interviews, deep dives, shows, and documentaries on the stories you care about most.